Hey friends, Dr. Mary Starr, the Total Wellness Doc, and I am excited that I am on, I don't even know what day, Monday, okay, day 10 of my working on my goal to lose weight. So I'm pretty excited about it. Wanted to tell you some of my progress and then give you a couple of tips of what kind of is working for me, or, bumps in the road and things like that. So if you want to lose weight too, anybody else like sick and tired of the COVID-15 or the COVID-50, right? Anybody sick and tired? Anybody sick and tired of getting up every morning feeling stiff? Anybody starting to snore at night because we put on so much weight? Anybody out there? Well, if you want to join me to release some weight, I hope you will. We've got a fun little text group going on that's just, it's not me coaching you, it's me giving you great resources of the people who've gone before me, who've done great things, who have helped many women over 50, women who are morbidly obese, women who've had weight loss surgery, all different types of women. Men, you're welcome to join us too, but it is geared towards mostly women. But here, if you want to join us, here's the number that you need to text. Text the word sugar to 315-239-4232. Again, that's 315-239-4232. Just the other day, my girlfriend wrote, and she has released 44 pounds since May, and she's a type 1 diabetic, right? So she has to have the monitor insulin on her all the time, and she has been able to maintain her blood sugars, and it's just amazing. So you want to hear her story, it's awesome. My friend Jennifer's on. If you want to hear from people like Jennifer, who she released 30 pounds in 113 days, you want to learn what she did, or her mom who's released hundreds of pounds, and hear their story. So lots of great things. I put together this little text group, and it's a whole bunch of resources for you and I to learn from, different women who've gone before us, who are just having great success releasing the weight, getting off of sugar, maybe even releasing some food addiction. So I hope you'll join us. Okay, so 10 days ago, I said, I'm done with sugar, I'm done. And so far, so good. I've done really good. I've had a little bit of cane sugar, which is like a more natural sugar that's gotten in my diet from some things that I didn't want to throw away, like some shakes and different things that I'm just kind of going through. But for the most part, I'm doing really well. Let me tell you a couple of things that that have thrown me off a little bit. So some of you know I work with a lot of great supplements. I love my supplements that I have worked with for the past 20 years. And one of them I love is called Ninja Red, and it's a phenomenal antioxidant drink. It just gives me good energy. I feel so good on it. And so I'm finding that I do need to dilute that in water and have it throughout the day versus having it all at once. And also, one of the things that I'm finding, because sulfurzyme, which is wonderful for the joints, I recommend so many of my patients be on it, that I need to switch over to the capsules because what is it that is in it? The FOS, which is like a natural sweetener in it, is just, it's kind of spiking my body a little bit because I get a little rash when I get sugar. That's part of why I'm giving it up, sugar and gluten. And so I need to switch over to the capsules. So that was just a little bump in the road for me that I wanted to share with you about that. The other thing that I found too is that by not actually kind of planning what I'm going to eat, that's when I start getting the cravings, or stress is going to come into all of our lives, but having a plan and having the food available is really helping me. And one of the resources that we're going to give you, a woman's going to teach you exactly how to walk through and use the resources available to track and to plan what you're going to eat. The other thing that I want to lose weight. So the day that I started tracking, I was like, although I ate really well, I was eating a lot of calories. And my little fitness pal told me that if I keep eating like this, I'll actually gain 2 pounds in about 3 weeks. So I want to go the other way. And I think for me, that's really been the issue, is the quantity. It's not that I eat a ton of terrible things. When I get into the terrible stuff, I feel yucky. But so that's some great things. Again, if you want to be part of this Release the Sugar, Release Some Weight group, where you'll get a whole bunch of great resources of different women and experts who have done it and gone before us, then go ahead and text 315-239-4232 and text the word sugar. 315-239-4232. Okay, so tonight I'm trying to stick to a kind of calorie count, and I had planned half my day. I knew I was going to be gone most of the day, so I had packed my, let me show you what I had for breakfast. Let me show you. So I have this phenomenal, I've talked to some of you about my Instapot yogurt. It's super easy, okay? Super easy. Let me even show you my fridge here. Here we go. All right. So this is what I was talking about, my Ninja Red that I love. So I put it in my fridge. Okay, so this Fairlife ultra filtered milk, it's lactose free. So if you use this, and then if you want the calories, you can, or you can make it plain and just add your like stevia sweetener. But for those of you like who are making it for your kids and stuff, you can get this sweetened condensed coconut milk and use about a half a can or 3/4 of a can. But how you make your yogurt in the Instapot is you take your Fairlife whole milk, you take 2 tablespoons of your favorite Greek yogurt, and this is vanilla, so 2 tablespoons of your favorite Greek yogurt. And then we'll come over here. I don't think my thing is on, but basically you dump your milk in, put those 2 tablespoons, and using the ultra filtered milk means you don't have to boil anything. It's super easy. And then basically there's a yogurt setting, and it sits for 8 hours. Now if you want to use the condensed milk or a sweetener, then you put a little bit of milk in, your pot, then the sweetener, mix it with a whisk, make sure it's all good, then pour the rest of your milk in and your 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt. So what we found is don't mix up that Greek yogurt a lot, not with a whisk or anything, just kind of let it mix naturally there. So then, and you can put this back on or just put a plate on top. You don't actually need your lid, and let that go for 8 hours. And then after 8 hours, and I have woken up in the night and it's gone 4 hours more, it's no big deal. After it's gone 8 hours, you put it in the fridge for 4 hours. Okay, it is the most delicious yogurt. Let me show you. I have some. I put it in my little sour cream things, but so you can see the consistency. And this is like a week old. Well, it probably doesn't look that great to you, but it's so good. It's so delicious. It's nice and thick, like Greek yogurt, so it's amazing. So that's going to save you, gosh, because what do the normal yogurt containers? They're like $5 for this, and it's going to make you at least like 3 or 4 of those. I have to measure to tell you exactly. So you're going to save about $10 to $15. Now what this is my breakfast. This is steel cut oats with the yogurt. And the ratios, I'll have to get this and do this in my stories, but I think the ratio, so again, I cook the steel cut oats. You can cook those up in, on, you know, like Sunday or something. Let me go to my pantry. My house is pretty messy. Let's see here if I can grab these. Okay. So these are the steel cut oats. And if you're like unfamiliar, like this is not oatmeal. Let me see. Can you see there? Like this is like the best oatmeal for you because it's the actual oatmeal that helps lower your cholesterol. And it has more fiber. Look how much fiber that has. So 5 grams of fiber, right? So there's 170 calories in a quarter cup, which is going to make a half a cup. So although there is a good amount of calories, this combination of your oatmeal and your yogurt is phenomenal. And I got this recipe from Carmen O'Quinn. She has it on her YouTube channel, but I made it better because, well, in my opinion, because she was using a yogurt that has like sucralose or something in there that I'm not a fan of. So you can use your plain yogurt with that and then just add vanilla and I've talked a lot about sweeteners and stuff like that, but this is my favorite right now, the stevia and the monk fruit sweetener. You could add a little vanilla. Some people like to put certain essential oils in theirs. So I make a bunch of these up and I've been having that for breakfast and kind of eating breakfast a little bit later. So I'm trying to do about 14 hours of fasting in between my dinner meal and my breakfast meal, and that seems to be doing good. So that's good, and that fills me up amazing. I also might do a shake, like a very fat-filled shake in the morning if I'm working out and stuff too. But what did I want to show you? Oh, let's talk about fruit real quick. So normally, right, people have their fruit out, you have your bananas, you have your apples, oranges, all of this. But take a guess, like if you're trying to lose weight, what would be the best option for you in terms of fruit? Anybody want to guess? Go ahead. Go ahead and take a guess. Should you have some grapes? Should you have a banana? Should you have a Honeycrisp apple? Or these little halos? Or a green apple? Who wants to guess? I see Dr. Lori's on here. Who wants to guess? What do you think, Rose? Teresa? Anybody? For weight loss and blood sugar balance, what do you think is the best? Tell me in the comments. I'm going to wait a little bit because I know we are delayed on the Facebook Live. Okay, I guess I'm not going to do any giveaways if nobody's going to guess. All right, well, the answer is right here, green apples. So, all right, Anne was right. She's like, apples are the best choice of all of these because there's just a lot of sugar. This doesn't mean we can't eat these, but when I go to put these in my Fitbit, I can have very few. I can only have a half a banana or a few grapes. Yes, I could eat an apple, but this apple, the green apple, has the lowest amount of sugars and will balance our blood sugar the best versus the orange. Now, if I had blueberries and dark berries, that would even be a better choice, right? So I just wanted to show you that because I had that out. So now, it's the end of the day. I didn't plan super good, and I don't have a lot of calories left. So I'm thinking, what are we going to have for dinner? What am I going to have for dinner? I know what they are going to have. But I found these zucchini noodles, and let's look here, right? 15 calories. I'm going to have this whole 3.5 servings in here. A little bit of protein. Yes, there's 3 carbs, so I'll end up having, 3, 6, 9 carbs for dinner, maybe 10. But I'll have this with some olive oil, some garlic. I'm going to add probably a few of these Kalamata olives, which will be great. So there's about 25 calories in 4. And maybe if I have enough to, I'll put some beans, like cannelli beans, Great Northern beans, and or a little bit of feta cheese. So that'll be my dinner, and that'll keep me, when I don't have a lot of calories left for the day, that'll keep me kind of below the mark that I wanted to stay at. So that's my journey so far. I hope that you'll join us on the journey too. Again, I put together a whole bunch of resources. It's not me coaching you. It's a whole bunch of great women who've been morbidly obese, gone down to a size 2 and maintained it for 5 years. You're going to hear from women who had food addictions. You're going to hear from women who've had gastric bypass surgery. You're going to hear from women who are over 50, 60s, and who are feeling fabulous and all of that. So if you want to get some of those resources, text SUGAR, SUGAR, to 315-239-4232. Again, that's 315-239-4232. You have a great day. We'll see you next week for our Wednesday Wellness. Bye-bye.